I think what matters really in life is the skill. The purpose of schooling is um, to find a place with respect to interpersonal relationship, with respect to being inspired to learn. So you begin to wonder, why does the Jewish people succeed? And yet most of them end at the technical level, especially what we call polytechnic here. Some of them just a polytechnic, while others university. So the ones that really didn't even go to school still succeed. Why do they succeed? So these are the things I'm going to be showing you in the next video from a Jew themselves. Thank you.
Number 5, we give at least 10% of our earnings to charity. So that means that the more successful a person becomes, usually what happens in the world is the more their ego gets a hold of them and the more money hungry they get. In our community, we give charity in order, A, to stay humble, and B, it encourages us to make even more than we need. If a person doesn't give charity, technically you can make what you need, and then you could relax the rest of the day. One of the big motivations for us is to give charity. So there's no limit to how much we can make, because even if we are satiated, we try to make more in order to give more charity. Number 6, it's preferable to be an owner than to be a worker. It says in the Bible that when there's a Hebrew slave that works for a master and they work for them for 7 years and they want to continue working for that master, at the end of 7 years, they actually used to take a nail and put it through his ear and put it into the door. Why? Because it reminds the person that really a person should only be working for God and only God should be their master. It is preferable to be an owner, to be a boss, than to be a worker. Number 7, don't do to other people what you wouldn't want done to you. In other words, the world calls it karma, but as a real business secret. When you treat others with respect and when you treat others with properly and you don't do to them what you wouldn't want done to you, that will come back to you full circle. Number 8, you keep 1/3 of your money in cash, 1/3 of your money in real estate, and 1/3 of your money in inventory. That way, if something happens to any one of your income streams, God forbid, you're hedged and you're protected. Number 9, we take 1 day off from work every single week. That means no emails, no phone calls, not even thinking or speaking about work. And that day for us is called Shabbat, the Sabbath. That's a day where we recharge, where we rejuvenate, where we don't involve ourselves in business. So that way, when Sunday and Monday morning comes, we are ready to hit the ground with a vigor because we had a chance to have some downtime. And number 10, probably the most important of all, on the American dollar bill, it says the beautiful words, "In God we trust." So at the core of our business dealings, we trust God. We trust God that He's going to give us success. That's why we're not afraid to take calculated risks, because we understand that we are not part of a random cosmic cycle that you could be burned at any given time. No. We trust that there is a creator of the universe. We trust that he will reward us if we try our hardest. He will reward the work of our hands. And when we go out into our work, we trust that God will bless us. And this gives us confidence to keep on growing.